Across the Blue Mountains, there is a graffiti problem. Bored, antisocial youths are spray painting, tagging, and vandalising public property, and all of it is costing taxpayers. Each year, the New South Wales state government spends over $100 million on graffiti management alone. Graffiti like this is costing the Blue Mountains Local Council nearly $350,000 a year to remove. To combat the problem, youth organisation Street Art Murals Australia is working with local artists and the community to help clean up the streets. Project manager Damien Cooper says that the project hopes to change the public's ideas about street art and graffiti.
It is a topical issue here in the Blue Mountains, as it is, I think, a divisive and sort of contentious issue everywhere. I guess the long-term goal in setting up the street art walk, Beverley Place street art walk, is to change public perceptions around what street art is.
Beverley Place is a small and neglected alleyway in Katoomba and is about to be transformed into one of Australia's largest outdoor street art installations. This rundown Katoomba industrial street doesn't look like much now, but it's on its way to becoming one of the most colourful streets in the Blue Mountains. Across the 188,000 bricks, there will be nearly 35 murals painted in the alleyway. The original idea was to have the whole street painted over a number of years, but thanks to public support, the area will be completed during Katoomba's annual Winter Magic Festival.
We have had such an amazing response and an overwhelming response from artists wanting to come and paint here that we're going to paint every one of those walls in one weekend for the launch. So that's going to be such an amazing place to be that weekend down here with so many painters painting at once. We're going to obviously transform the space from what is now, a fairly unappealing kind of brick back alleyway into a place full of colour and, really big walls.
Street art and murals have been used to fight the increasing issue of graffiti vandalism across several other councils in Sydney. In Springwood, the local Chamber of Commerce decided to commission a mural along a heavily graffitied wall on Macquarie Road. Local businesswoman and former member of the Springwood Chamber of Commerce, Kathy Sargent, said that there has been a massive reduction in graffiti on the wall since the mural was painted.
The big one up here that was done, I regularly drive up and down this street because I live locally, and it's a matter of looking up. Someone put a tiny little mark on one of the things in there, but no, it's basically hasn't been touched. So I'm impressed.
Statistics suggest that once a mural has been painted in a graffiti-prone area, rates of vandalism decrease significantly.
Graffiti murals are one of the best forms of graffiti management. We go and paint a mural on that wall, and we've had a 98% success rate in non-repeat tagging on the murals that we paint.
Street art murals may not stop graffiti, but this colourful art form does deter vandals. If the Beverley Place murals remain untouched, the scheme could become a familiar sight across the state. This is Carleen Bonora for UWS News.